When it comes to luxury cars, Audi sits high on the list of brands that blend elegance, performance, and technology into one sleek package. Whether it's the distinctive LED lights or the Quattro all-wheel drive system, Audi has always offered something that turns heads and engages drivers. But not every Audi is created equal. While some models are reliable, well-built, and enjoyable to own, others can be downright frustrating, with recurring mechanical issues, expensive repairs, and disappointing long-term value. If you're considering stepping into the world of Audi ownership, knowing which models to avoid and which ones to trust can save you thousands of dollars and countless headaches. Let's start with the not-so-great side of the spectrum. One of the worst Audi vehicles to own is the 2009 to 2012 Q5 with the 2.0-liter turbocharged engine. On paper, it's a great-looking compact SUV with solid features, a refined cabin, and that signature Audi driving feel. Unfortunately, it hides one of the most serious reliability pitfalls in the brand's history: timing chain tension or failure. This issue can strike without warning, and when it does, it often results in complete engine failure. Repairing or replacing the engine isn't cheap. Costs can easily climb to $6,000 or more. While Audi acknowledged the problem through a limited service campaign, many owners found themselves stuck with massive repair bills. Unless you have documentation that this specific component was addressed, it's simply not worth the risk. Another Audi to steer clear of is the 2009 to 2011 A4, which uses a similar 2.0-liter turbo engine. This version of the A4 gained a bad reputation for guzzling oil at an alarming rate. Some owners reported adding a quart of oil every 500 miles, a level of consumption that Audi initially claimed was normal. But there's nothing normal about frequently topping off oil in a modern engine, especially one with a luxury badge. The problems didn't stop there. This A4 generation also suffered from carbon buildup on the intake valves due to direct injection, along with PCV system failures that led to stalling and rough idling. While the car itself offers a sharp look and a well-designed cabin, the hidden mechanical woes make it a poor long-term investment unless every common failure point has been thoroughly addressed. Moving up a size, the 2012 to 2015 Audi A6 with the 3.0 turbo supercharged engine also makes the list of models to avoid. On the surface, it appears to be a sophisticated mid-size luxury sedan with strong acceleration and high-end features. But beneath that polished exterior lies a trio of recurring mechanical headaches. Owners frequently complain about early thermostat and water pump failures, sometimes before the vehicle even hits 60,000 miles. The repair costs are steep, typically in the range of $1,500 or more. The real kicker, however, is the timing chain system. Unlike some engines where it's easily accessible, the timing chain in the 3.0 turbo is located at the back of the engine, making repairs extremely labor-intensive and costly. On top of that, the supercharger itself isn't trouble-free, often requiring additional maintenance that adds up over time. It's a car that delivers a strong first impression but reveals its flaws as the miles pile up. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the Audi cars that are actually worth owning, the ones that offer that perfect blend of performance, reliability, and long-term value. But before we do that, kindly hit the like button if you find this video useful. Let's start with the B9 generation Audi A4, introduced in 2017. It's clear that Audi took customer complaints about earlier models seriously. The updated 2.0-liter engine is not only more powerful and fuel-efficient, but also far more reliable. The previous oil consumption issues were largely resolved, and the engine no longer suffers from the same carbon buildup and PCV problems that plagued earlier versions. Beyond the powertrain, the B9A4 features a refined interior with Audi's virtual cockpit digital gauge cluster, a clean dashboard design, and solid tech integration, including Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's also one of the few luxury sedans that balances sporty handling with a comfortable ride, making it a great daily driver. Whether you're buying new or used, the B9A4 is a solid choice that delivers an upscale experience without the typical Audi baggage. For those who want something sportier but still reliable, the third-generation Audi TT, produced from 2016 onward, is an underrated gem. While it may not get the same level of attention as Audi's bigger sedans or SUVs, the TT offers a lightweight, nimble driving experience with surprisingly few reliability complaints. That's partly because it uses the well-vetted EA888 2.0-liter turbo engine, which by this point had gone through several iterations and was largely free of the oil consumption and timing issues of earlier versions. The TT is also less complex than many other Audi cars, which means there's less that can go wrong. Inside, it's impressively modern, with a driver-focused layout and a minimalist design that's aged gracefully. Whether you opt for the coupe or the roadster, the TT proves that you can have fun behind the wheel without sacrificing dependability. If you're prioritizing practicality and family-friendly features, the second-generation Audi Q7, introduced in 2017, stands out as a top contender among full-size luxury SUVs. It managed to address many of the electronic gremlins and suspension quirks that plagued the first-gen Q7. Models equipped with the 3.0 turbocharged V6 are particularly solid. This version of the engine was redesigned to improve reliability, and it has held up well over time, provided it's maintained properly. The Q7's cabin is spacious and beautifully appointed, with high-quality materials, an intuitive infotainment system, and room for up to 7 passengers. Compared to rivals like the BMW X5 or Mercedes-Benz GLE, the Q7 holds its own in terms of both comfort and long-term ownership costs. It's a luxury SUV that can actually be relied on, not just admired. Last but definitely not least is the Audi S4 from the 2018 model year onward. This high-performance version of the A4 strikes a rare balance between speed and reliability. Earlier S4s, particularly those with V8 engines or dual turbochargers, had a reputation for being fast but fragile. The newer S4 models, however, are powered by a 3.0-liter single-turbo V6 paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, both of which are far more dependable. With a 0 to 60 time under 4.5 seconds, it's a rocket on the road, but it doesn't punish you with constant repairs or finicky electronics. The ride is composed, the cabin is plush, and it still delivers the kind of all-weather confidence Audi is known for. It's one of the few Audi cars that truly lets you have your cake and eat it too. Owning an Audi can be a fantastic experience, but it all comes down to choosing the right model and year. Earlier generations of the brand's popular 2.0 turbocharged engine were plagued with oil consumption and timing chain issues that left many owners frustrated and out thousands of dollars. Larger engines like the 3.0 turbo had their own flaws, including complex cooling systems and inaccessible timing chains that made repairs painfully expensive. On the flip side, Audi has shown real improvement in recent years. Newer models like the B9A4, the latest S4, the redesigned Q7, and the third-gen TT are examples of the brand getting it right, offering the performance and luxury you expect, without the reliability nightmares of the past. If you're eyeing a used Audi, aim for models from 2016 or later whenever possible. And no matter which Audi catches your eye, make sure it comes with a complete maintenance history and has been properly serviced. These cars can serve you well, but only if they've been cared for properly. With the right choice, Audi ownership can absolutely be worth it, not just for the driving experience, but for your peace of mind as well. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button to support us, and this is another video you will find informative.